We're in our gymnasium right now, and as you can see, it's expansive, it's huge. And a nice feature to our gym is the Sawtooth ceiling that you see, because at each end of the section is lots of glass. So we're gonna have lots of natural sunlight, again, coming into our gymnasium. The gymnasium will seat a little bit over 1,100 people in the gym. You'll have a full-length basketball court running north and south. You will have 2 additional basketball courts running east and west, divided by a screen in the middle if our physical education department determines they need to draw that curtain during the day to divide the gym for instructional purposes. You'll have bleachers on this wall here. You'll have bleachers on the west wall as well. Both bleachers can retract into the wall by a push of the button, and we're really excited about that. You will have green and white mats on the south end of our gymnasium, which will spell out the Guilford Indians with our brand new logos on a wood floor as well. It promises to be a really exciting venue to feature our student athletes. And another great feature of the design of this building is the back entrance to our gymnasium is actually where all the visiting teams will enter and exit the court. So no longer will our visiting teams be mixing with the fans during a game after a game going out into the foyer as they do today at our old school. Buses will be able to drop them off in a locker room area just designed for visiting teams, and they'll enter and exit in one area as well. So again, it bodes well for safety and security and convenience also. We're going to take you back into the auxiliary gym, and I'll tell you this, I've been a high school principal 25 years. I've never seen an auxiliary gym this large. I like to really reference it as our second gymnasium. So come on back and I'll take you into our second gym. We're in our auxiliary gym right now, and again, I like to reference it as our second gymnasium, and it's going to be very special, especially for our community, because our Park and Recreation Department will be able to utilize both gyms for summer programs and evening programs as well. In this auxiliary gym, you will have a full-size basketball court. You will have 3 tiers of bleachers off to my side, so that on weekends, if we do some community activities in here, there'll be seating for our spectators. In here also will be our fencing team's home court. And our fencing team arguably is one of the best athletic teams that we've had over a number of years in our school. They've won more state championships in recent years than anybody I can think of along even the shoreline. And so we're real happy that they'll have a place that they can call their own. Embedded in this wood floor will be fencing lanes as well. So no longer will our fencing team have to tape the floor to create lanes for tournaments and their practices and their matches as well. And another great feature of the auxiliary gym is, off to my left, up in the ceilings, will be slings. And these slings will come down to the ground at a push of the button, so that when our wrestling team practices in here or might have a match in here, they can roll those mats up. And currently, it takes about 10 students to pick up these heavy mats and put them off to the side. We won't have to do that any longer. We'll be rolling them into slings, push a button, and up into the ceiling they go. So it really clears the area for all the activities that will go on in our gym. And I think this is a good opportunity to really talk about some of the thoughts behind our extracurricular activities at our high school. We really wanted to make this community friendly. We wanted to be able to turn this building over to our community on evenings and weekends and in the summer and on holidays, and I think we've done that. I think our Park and Recreation will have a wonderful time using the athletic piece of this building. I think that our theater arts and our performing arts will have an incredible venue, which you'll see later on in this program, a tremendous venue to conduct business in the summer and during the holidays. And it's so community friendly. And I really recognize our Board of Education, this tremendous building committee, and again, the town, who puts so much behind a loud statement of how much they care for education. And I think this building will say thank you in a lot of ways. Let's move now into the performing and theater arts area.